Hey guys, Dominic here with Louisiana Herps. I know it's been like forever, but I decided that since it's been forever, I shouldn't just post some content we've been saving up forever. I should do something a little bit more meaningful. Filmora is pain in the butt to use, so I haven't been editing, even though we have content. But suddenly, by the grace of me already taking the ACT and getting what I wanted on it, and that happening today, and seniors not having to attend the second half of classes after the ACT today, I have a whole day off of school. So, I have all day to herp today, and I will find enough to make a video. And I will make a video that is recent and pertinent, and then moving forward from there, I'll use some of the older content that we haven't used yet. I am still in the process of making the documentaries. We didn't even get all the footage we needed by the end of the summer. That being said, we're gonna be looking for some salamanders on this chilly Louisiana morning. Hopefully we can find one, maybe even two lifers. We'll see. And finally, the first snake of the day. Sitting here under this piece of board is a little Mississippi ringneck snake. Very good to see. I love these guys. They're some of my favorites. Small fossorial snakes, they don't get much bigger than this. They're actually rear fang venomous. Anyways, cool first find. I'll check back in with you guys later. All right guys, like magic, the next board over has another ringneck. This one looks to be a little bit bigger. These guys are pretty common, but as you may or may not remember from Davis and I's video where we found our lifers, it took us literally forever to find one of these snakes. And now I see them with a decent amount of frequency, but every time I'm always struck by how pretty they are, and I had such a long time where I could just never find them, so I always love to appreciate them. I love those bright yellow bellies and those gray scales with the ring around their neck. They're just so pretty to me. This one's really pretty. We already got ringneck photos, so once again we'll only get vouchers. Okay, third snake of the day. Another little ringneck. Just gonna let him find his way back under the log. Please, not the leaf litter I'm actively standing on. Or, I said log, board. Yep, there you go. Oh, there we go. We got a flip. Fourth ringneck of the day. Okay, well, we broke the curse. Wow, he has a pretty belly. Look at that little ringneck. We're gonna keep flipping through this and see if we can find any more. So, fourth snake of the day, little ringneck. Number 5 and number 6, both in this pile. So in this pile we have this lovely, I believe to be a very squirmy, I don't want to break her tail, broad-headed skink. Don't get very many of those in hand. Neck. Up. Number 6 for the day, possibly the prettiest yet. 2 per hand probably is the best way to handle this. 4 ringneck snakes. As you can see, these guys are a very prolific species, and these ones in particular are so light. Most of these have complete bands. One of them's got a really thin band. We caught one earlier that had a broken band, but they're beautiful and they have these bright orange bellies. Let's see if we can get one close to the camera. All right, we're just gonna release them all at once here. Oh, that's not the way you were supposed to go, dude. Come here. There you go. Well, these boys seem to be out in prominence. This is the 8th snake of the day, I believe. All of them have been ringnecks. Let him go back under his pallet. All right, guys. Been looking for a while now. And at last, our first salamander herp of the day presents itself. It's a little newt eft. Good to see. Pretty coloration. Our next herp under this log here is the biggest ringneck we have seen today. Wow. We're gonna set his log down and just set him back under there, but yep. I think that's number 9 right there. Our next piece of the day down there, that is a little western dwarf salamander. All right, next herp of the day is another little Eurycia. But yep, that is 3 toes on the front there, 3 toes on the back, 4 toes on the back, sorry. But it looks like 3 toes on the front, 4 toes on the back. All right, there are 3, 1, 2, and down there 3 Eurycia under this log. And inside of it, I think I see a crawfish. It's pretty cool, one of those pretty crawfish. And then lastly, come here, this Fowler's toad. It's a huge box turtle. Interesting. Alright, so right now I'm following Google Maps to go somewhere, but down there, this little alligator, pretty cool. And up here is an infinite gravel road. So I hope Google knows what it's doing, because I don't. That man down there is quite large. Okay, I don't really care enough to go down and catch them, because I'm not going to, but oh, we're all moving. That is a map turtle. That is 100% a map turtle, actually. So yeah, there's a little false map turtle down there, as well as several sliders. Yeah, oh, look, a soft shell. I might be able to catch that one. Let's see. So how we're gonna go about this is I'm gonna try and walk around behind it so it can't swim out to deeper water. And I'm gonna hope that it just buries. Because if it buries, then I can catch it real easily. Oh, well, its head's gone, so I have no indication as to where it went anymore. Hopefully that little trail is not it running away. Let's see, my feet are already muddy. But this water might have broken glass, but it's a soft-shell turtle, but I'm wearing pants. Patience is a virtue. He popped his head back up and proved to me that he hadn't moved at all. Kind of worth it. Look at this little fireball. So this is a little spiny soft shell. They're definitely the most common species here, and these are the only one in this range. You can tell it is a spiny and not a smooth, and amongst other things, based on the little spines up the top of its shell, plaster on, right behind its head. You see those little bumps and spines there? And then there's, of course, some spines down by its butt also. They tend to be more ovalish than smooth soft shells. Smooth soft shells tend to have a circle, and Florida soft shells tend to be very ovular, while these are kind of in between. And then there's one last tell. This guy is not going to display his nostrils for us, but if you look at his nostrils, if I'm not mistaken, they should make crescents. While the smooth soft shell, which is the one that is most commonly confused for them, does not. They're perfectly little circles. Alright, so something I'd like to demonstrate with these guys is similarly to the common snapping turtle, they have quite a lengthy neck. So if you look at that. I guess I can use some of that footage. Oh, look, we're displaying our length of neck right there. Yep. They use that long neck to sit on the bottom and be completely safe while their head is above the water, completely hidden. Alright. I guess one of the benefits to spending forever photographing something is that if your feet were wet and you didn't want them to be, they will soon dry. So we're gonna put her just inside of the water and she'll swim away. All right, guys, let's keep moving. Like, that has got to be close to, if not the length of my car. For real this time. Like, that is maybe the largest alligator I've ever seen, actually. Just take another second to appreciate that humongous alligator. It's interesting. I've seldom seen a soft-shell turtle bask. Hello. That is a freaking gorgeous copperhead. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm not upset with that flip at all. And spending all day searching because I knew we weren't going to find snakes today because it was too cold. I have finally come across the first marbled salamander all day today. I was expecting these to be pretty prominent, but you know, after all this time, I still haven't gotten the hang of nature. Very pretty marbled salamander though, and it is a nice one for my first one of the year. And I'm very happy to have seen it. So I'm going to take some pictures of this guy, and then I'll put him back under his log, and I'll keep looking. Alright, we're not out of the woods yet. Next marbled salamander today. Coloration-wise, I think it's prettier. I don't know if its pattern's prettier than the first one we found. I just love these salamanders. We're going to grab a photo, and then we're going to stick him back under his log. Alright, next snake of the day, guys. I really was not expecting to flip a juvenile racer, but we did. So he showcases something really interesting that we're going to need to showcase for the racer video anyway. So we'll talk about that a little bit. So you can see right now, and I'm pretty sure this is because we are in the range of black mask and not southern black racers. He has this gorgeous juvenile pattern. And so as they grow up, they will lose this, and they'll change it to look just like whatever the adult form is. I think this is black mask because typically a black racer of this size would be starting to darken out already. This one still has a lot of that pattern.
I'm just gonna release this little guy back under his log, which he will hopefully recognize and go to. I don't want to ruin his spot for the night. Yeah. All right, let's keep looking around this area.